G'day traders, we're going to wrap up on Friday the 22nd of June. So we've got the daily chart up here. Basically you can see this big red can here, so that's day 4, that's Thursday. Remember we had FOMC announcements, so the markets had a fairly major sell-off. Well, the markets were very erratic after the FOMC announcement, but they come flying down and broke through the support. So we did have some buyers pushing up, and that basically this sell candle came right back and pushed through this bit of a 1330 level, which was looking like it was a resistance now acting as a support, but it's come down through that. So after this kind of candle here, it's hard to get a bit of a gauge on whether they're going to continue selling or whether they're going to look to get a bit of a bounce. So it's one of those days that you really want to wait and see, and I think both sides had a lot of potential. So just to bring up the 5-minute chart here on the left hand side, you can see overall the day quite a slow, tight range day. I think after having such a large push down Thursday, the market just had a bit of a consolidation day, and then just finishing off they pushed up a little bit but no means no great movement. To start off with, we stuck in this range. We did pop up here, and you can see there's a 5-minute buy signal here, but I'd say that's come up more by default. It's pushed up and then popped back just as a predictive crossing over there, and we've got it come up, but I still consider this very much a sideways area. From there we started to push down, and this is where the first trend really started, and you can see we've broken this bit of a swing low here. So the sellers are pushing down here, and that gives indication that sellers are certainly around, and it's a day that we could get some sellers certainly in the first session leading up to lunchtime. The market then popped up here, so definitely looking for some sort of retracement and then get a continuation to sell. The only thing with this signal here, you would take as a 5-minute fade, but it was a tough one because the other markets were all breaking up quite high, and it was actually the Russell was sitting up and breaking its highs and making higher highs just as this market's trying to turn around and get some sort of continuation on the sell side. In saying that, the market's pretty much gone sideways. It's crossed up and down a bit and there, but all through lunchtime it hasn't really pushed down and can continue that sell trend, but at the same time it certainly hasn't pushed up and broken its highs either. Then it wasn't until midway through the afternoon that we pushed up. Here we've just broken the highs here, we've come back, and then away they've gone on the upside here. So I just wanted to, I guess, test it, confirm it, and then I've broken through and then had a little bit of a push up for the afternoon. So here on the 1-minute chart, so here as you can see, a real sideways market to start off with. We started breaking up here and really testing the highs and pushing through this power point here. So there's potentially an area where it could have popped back and continue to go from if the buyers were quite strong. Fact is that they've turned this market around here just after breaking the highs and pushed down, made new lows. So that's certainly a confirmation to the sell side, and for that I thought there was definitely some evidence there that the sellers were going to try and continue and push lower. And so this is this 5-minute fade where they popped up here, and then from there they just haven't done a lot. They've gone very sideways, like we spoke about, till about 3:30. And then this is when they started to have their push up for the afternoon. But again, you can see it's no great significance as far as this push up is concerned. It's gone through a couple of power points, certainly no real formations there, and overall a day that was quite tight in range. I think this power fade here, but of all the areas, where's my mouse? All the areas, this one here, this probably had its most potential. You can see, if you see on the 5-minute chart over here, this is where it's popped up, made its highs, and then pulled back. So here on the 1-minute chart, we've popped up, we've equaled the highs here, we've come back. It's quite a shallow pullback, so it's a tough one, and you just rely on the market going higher. But the fact it's come back and gone again, makes that power fade more likely chance of working. And then just a bit of a finish off in the afternoon there, and we'd come back and try to go higher again, and then a bit of a sell off just to finish. So let's wrap up for Friday, and we'll speak to you guys on Monday.